उचलेतो आम्ही नेतो तुम्ही काय उचले हे आलो आणि शिवाय
Hi everyone, as you know, this is Sujan. I am working for the environment, environmental protection and conservation. Actually, it's a green revolution in a world, so I am working on that. It's for a green world, it's for a healthy world, it's for a peaceful world. So I have some suggestions and demands. Actually, as you see in the banner, strictly all the demands and suggestions are strictly related to ecosystem, biodiversity, environment and humanity. So the first point is plant trees, as they naturally convert CO2 to oxygen. Plant teak, banyan, oak and other variety of trees, as those are quickly effective with less cost. We get oxygen and eco-friendly furniture at free of cost. Second one is forest and hill conservation. So as a result, we can travel, we can tour, which is lovely, loving, happy, pleasant and peaceful, we can have a lovely holidays. So 3 is also we have to protect our ocean, river and lake. We have to purify the poisoned water in there. It's for us, for marines, for corals, for all, for the total environment. I'm just explaining first part of the 27 feet by 27 feet long in length and height 5 feet. 5 feet by 27 feet. So 4 is stop animal cruelty. It's animal cruelty, also killing them and torture to them. In a word, animal cruelty. Second is livestock farming. Third is slaughter, which is also a killing, cruelty. We have different names, but issue is the same. So here my point of view is, can you name a deadly disease from eating vegetables? If we eat vegetables continuously, we won't get sick. This is true. So 5th is air purifier, which is applicable for all existing fossil fuel powered engines and machineries. So what we have to do, we have to use the air purifier or air filter. Air purifier basically. What it will do? Air purifier convert carbon dioxide smoke to pure air by using air purifier filtration technology. Before each smoke point, if we set the air purifier, then we can have clean air, pure air, and we can release the pure air into atmosphere. So, and my strong logic is here, we cannot shut down all existing engines, appliances, applications overnight, which is running on based on the fossil fuel. Okay, this is true, and we have to understand it. If we love the planet, if we want the change, if we look for the change, so we have to think about it. It is not that necessarily you have to accept my proposals exactly as I said, but we need solution. I need solution, because all these problems, not letting me sleep happily, not letting me sleep peacefully, not letting me sleep, not letting me think properly, because all these problems are really what do you call? It's like barrier to the ecosystem, barrier to the in our daily lives, because lots of people are dying, which I have explained in my other. I have 4 parts of message here. First part is suggestions, solutions. Second is some main message, the summary of the pollutions, and third is also some other points, why am I here, and fourth part is pollution and effects. So today I have one of my brother, he accompanied me willingly. So you see the in the last of the banner him, and sixth part is inverse power feed technology. Okay, what is that? This is for all existing fossil fuel power plants. The generated electrical energy can be used inversely to generate steam for turbine rotation. One of the fastest way to reduce fossil fuel uses and generate pollution-free green energy easily at lowest cost. At lowest cost. because now they are generating powers. All this, most of the coal powered engines and the gas powered engines, I mean the power plants. So they are existing, they are producing the power, they are producing the energy which is totally opposite of the environment, totally dangerous for the environment. So if we can change the power, if we can change the feeding, if we can change the technology, so we can have green energy very easily. All we need, we have to change it, we have to switch the power supply and feed it, which I call inverse power feed technology. Seventh is green energy. Green energy are greatly cheaper than fossil fuel productions, and this will help Earth to be greener, like solar and wind power plants are completely safe. Okay. I do not see any problem in solar and wind power plants. They are completely ecological, they are completely okay for the environment. There is no problem so far I have analyzed. And this is not only my analysis, I have checked the NASA, I have checked MIT, I have checked the Climeworks, I have checked the Google, I have checked the IPCC, I have checked EPA, I have checked World Health Organization, also I have checked the World Bank. So most of them they are okay. Okay, they are saying the same thing. So here, why am I stand here? Why am I today? You can say why you are alone, because what you have seen most of the time, not only million, I will say billions of people, they do not have time to think about what is destroying our planet, why it is getting hotter and hotter each year. No, they do not have time. Okay, in this time I just have a look around here. This is our National Museum, I am standing in front of the National Museum in Dhaka, Shahabad. So just I take a look here. Over you see, that is the metro rail line. Okay, then 8 point is carbon dioxide reductions and removal via direct air capture and storage technology, which is doing already Climeworks in Switzerland. I am really very thankful and grateful to them, which is really marvelous, fantastic news for us. Then 9th is hydroelectric can be produced without river dam and environmental effects. Here 3 points is my thoughts, completely my thoughts. That is 5th, 6th and 9th point. Okay, so hydroelectric can be produced without river dam and environmental effects. It can be produced. We need hydroelectricity also, because solar power, it has one problem. In the daytime we can get the solar power, but in the night time when there is no sun, we don't get the solar power. And also is same for wind. If there is no wind, so power won't generate, So that's why we need hydroelectric. Hydroelectric is very vital for the to support the night and to support the continuous power supply, because our life today totally depends on the power supply. If there is no power supply, our life will be totally destroyed. Okay, then 10th is carbon dioxide convert to oxygen and release into the atmosphere. Here I had mentioned also some points which is already going on, because if I stand not only here with the proposal or suggestions, I also want to thank them. I also want to say my gratitude to them, who is really working for the environment, who is really giving their effort for the environment. Okay, so they are converting carbon dioxide to oxygen and releasing them into the atmosphere, which is fantastic, and that's the MIT in the USA. 11th is carbon dioxide convert to green electricity, which is also doing MIT USA. In 10 I used the logo, in 11 I used the alphabet MIT. 12th is waste management to be trained to mass people and must follow exactly. This is the another problem we are going through globally. Most people are not trained to handle waste, how to deal with it, what to do, how to control it, because most of our waste we are burning, or we are dumping, or we are throwing in the ocean. So it's really a problem. Okay, we cannot let it continue, we cannot let it happen every day, it's happening. So we have to train mass people and we have to follow it. Then 13 is noise pollution. In 2022, me, my son and my daughter, we worked in demand to control the noise pollution in Chittagong. And there have been lots of news in the media, video news, print news, electronic news, news in the print and electronic media about our activities. At that time we demanded noise level should not exceed 60 decibel, either in public or in residential area. That is really dangerous for us. People are aware. Some people are aware, but some people are not. So what happens? Those who are not aware, they just get bothered by the noise problem, and they become irritated, and lots of things happen. We become irritated, we can't sleep at night, lots of problem. But we have the administration, but there is no controlling power. It's not happening. It's not, what do you say? Without action, only words are void. It's no use. Then 14th is sidewalks should be covered with grass and gardens. You see now, here if I can show you, if there is wind, these types of dust will fly in the air, and it will get to our nose, then in lungs, and lots of problem. So we have to solve it. And also if we cover these types of dust sourcing point with grass and gardens, so people will love it, people will enjoy the environment, people will enjoy walking. Now lots of people, they are just depending on the vehicle. So it will be solved if we cover our sidewalks with grass and gardens. So people will enjoy the environment. Like you see here, if I can show you in the National Museum, yes, you see lots of gardens and flowers, beauties, birds, you know. So this is really loving. We can enjoy it. And so my demands here is not personal. It's nothing is personal here. It's all. It's just matter is I'm just standing on behalf of you, on behalf of my family, on behalf of your family, on behalf of the world. It's not any personal issue. So you see what I have designed here. We have lots of problems, bunch of problems, unbelievable pollutions. So I stand here with I have just prioritized some of them, but I cannot fit all of them in this banner. It's already a big, really big. Because today my brother came with me, that's why I could hang it here very easily. Otherwise it would have been problematic for me to hang this big banner, you know. So it's really big to handle and big to but there's lots of messages. I want people to read this, and I stand here just for the world leaders. It's not for any individual to come here and see and read it, you know. Yeah, but awareness also I prioritize. If people are aware of their daily problems they are facing, and so if all of we are aware of our problem, one day we will be really able to establish a green planet, you know, green environment, which I strongly believe. That's why I came here. That's why I stand here. So it's a green revolution. So I just prioritize 16 pollutions. As you see, air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, noise pollution, plastic pollution, food pollution, dust pollution, and war. It's also a pollution. It's also a crime, you know. So here it's not only the pollution, some of these are really crime, some of these inconsistency in our society, some of the problems we cannot accept it at all. And if I cannot accept it, if you cannot accept it, if the society cannot accept it, so how can we say it's okay? So all the problems I have mentioned here, they are not okay, totally not okay. And they can't be okay. They can't be okay because it's problem. So my caption here is like, Mother Earth is sick. We don't have second earth to live. So attention, world leaders, do not pretend to be blind. Act now. Take the responsibility. And third line is, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Okay. Fourth is it's also the highlighting the problems, not the solution. It's just a reminder. But the solution I have mentioned here, some of them. But you see, fossil fuel combustion. As we burn, as we using fossil fuel, and that is the beginning of the problem. It's this problem only related to the environment, but it is not the other problem. But I have mentioned here some other problem, which I focus depending on by getting affected by all these problems. So our Mother Earth is now in bed, is sick, terribly sick. So we need to heal her. We need to treat her, because if we do not save our earth, if we do not save our planet, we do not have the second earth to live. It is already dying. Our earth is really damn dying. And okay, now in this side, animals cruelty. Actually, it's death. I mean, I did not use that word, killing. It's kind of offensive. But in other side, I have mentioned here. You see, slaughter. Here I have mentioned fourth point is stop animal cruelty, livestock farming and slaughter. And also I asked, can you name a deadly disease from vegetables, from eating vegetables? I missed that word, eating. So our earth is really dying and we need to heal her. If we don't save our planet, we have to die as well. There is no second option. Okay. Here I mentioned our name of the organization. Here, now this is the main point. Here is some, twist and trick we need to understand. It's all about science. It's not that I made this banner based on my idea or based on my concept. It's not that. If anybody thinks I made it myself, it's nonsense. It's not that. I'm not stupid here. I'm not stupid here with this big banner with the shifting from Chittagong to Dhaka. So I am not that idiot. All I have mentioned here is scientific, based on the reality, based on the. So I got the message from NASA, from MIT, from Climeworks, from Google, from World Bank, from World Health Organization, from EPA, from IPCC. As I have mentioned, all these logos you see. People are walking here because it is the sidewalk and just in front of the National Museum. It's okay. It's okay. They will walk. They will enjoy. They are enjoying. Lots of people are enjoying here. Taking tea and this and that. They are enjoying. It's okay. So now, what is the third part of the banner? Why am I here? Here, justice is defeated by the human pride. Because of our ego, because of our pride, we do not have justice today. If we have justice, and it's not enough. It's not enough to protect us, protect our environment, protect our planet. It's not happening. All we know that last year, 2023, what a terrible hit we experienced globally. Okay, it's not in any single country. We experienced hit globally, but we don't have any attention. And you see, I picked this image from the NASA. So what is there? I picked this image on, if I'm not mistaken, on 3rd January. What is the ppm of the carbon dioxide? 420. Arctic Sea ice minimum extent 12.2. Okay, and ocean warming 345. Then global temperature 1.1. Ice sheets 424. Methane 1923.6. Sea level 4. Okay, now you see the global temperature what? 1.1. Now here is the tweet. If you see, what is that? What I have seen your recent progress report on 24th November 2020, the world's largest Antarctic iceberg A23A moved at 1.1 degree global temperature. Okay, it's clear, no problem. Roughly 3 times the size of the New York City. It's published in Reuters. Okay, and I don't have to say the authenticity or genuineness, the news from the Reuters. Okay, so they did not mention at 1.1 the iceberg moved roughly 3 times the size of the New York City, but I have gathered the information and I have just summarized here. So now my question is, if the iceberg, world largest Antarctic iceberg, can move at 1.1 degree global temperature, so how can we set our global temperature at 1.5? that's going to be disaster. Will be no more. There will be water and water, you know. There will be heat and water, heat and water. So, because we already experienced Antarctic ice bar moved at 1.1 degree. Okay, so we cannot set the degree at 1.5. It's not possible. So in that case, what will happen? All the glaciers, all the iceberg will melt down, and we will go to hell. You see? So I used the science, and this is the point I picked. So we cannot set the global temperature at 1.5. We have to set the global temperature at 1 degree. Okay? Why? Because already at 1.1 degree global temperature, what happened? World largest Antarctic iceberg moved. That means it is just the beginning. The ice melting started from last year, 24th November, and it will continue. Why it will continue? Because our carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increasing. So heat will increase, and if the heat will increase, our glaciers will melt. If the glaciers continue to melting down, what will happen? It's quite funny. I made this image with the AI. It's just my concept, you see. What I have written like that, you see. I never wish for the day when all world leaders float on a piece of driftwood 70 meters above sea level, begging for life and blame each other for such an outcome. I tried to illustrate the image like this. Actually, in the opposite side there is a sun, so you see some light and dark. I show you. This is the sun, you see, and so as this is the PVC, so there's the light is reflecting. So what will happen? If all the glaciers melt down, then it is not the world leaders who will float on the driftwood. All of us will float. Not all of us will float. Most of them will die. Some of will float, and they also will die. So don't you think we should stop our lifestyle, idiotic lifestyle? Don't you think? Of course we do. And another message is, you see, 2023 broke the heat record, and this will continue if we behave like idiots. There's no doubt, okay? There's no doubt between you and me. Okay. So because of this, I stand here. This is my stand. And all I see is mental pollution is the root cause of all problems. Okay. Earth, life and humanity are on the verge of extinction. Okay. And third is my son, Abhishek Barua, is the direct victim of environmental pollutions. My son is sick, you see, because on 2022 we worked for to stop the noise pollution in Chittagong. He worked a lot, but in next year 2023 he got sick because he drank water from outside. So first he got fever, then it turned to typhoid, then it turned to it's called GBS. It's a kind of dangerous disease. So my son still cannot walk properly. So this is the problem I am going through. And what is my stand? I will sit here every afternoon with awareness talks, songs, poems, I am the voice of 8 billion plus earthlings. And our previous activities, Google search, noise pollution, Sujan Barua. If you type this in the Google, you will see our previous activities, what we did. And যারা বাংলাতে দেখবেন, যারা বাংলাদেশি আছেন, আমাদের পূর্ববর্তী কার্যক্রম এগুলো জানার জন্য গুগল সার্চ করুন, শব্দ দূষণ সুজন বড়ুয়া লিখলে এইখানে আপনারা পেয়ে যাবেন আমাদের ইয়াগুলো। দেন হচ্ছে this is my identity, environmentalist and humanitarian activist, Chattogram, Bangladesh, and many thanks and gratitude to NASA, MIT, Climax, Switzerland, Google, World Bank, World Health Organization, EPA, IPCC. And this is printed by Price Printing. Okay, so now I move to fourth part of the banner, which is quite a small letter because it's really big. I don't know how to deal with it because I could not escape lots of problems. So it's also a message for people to read and to analyze why we are suffering, why we are in problem with lots of problems in this. So I captioned here pollution and effects, and 93% of children under the age of 15 breathe toxic air. Not many people know that, but it is true. Okay. And 1 out of 6 are the victim of environmental pollution. So I tried to summarize all the 16 problems I have written on the other side, and I have tried to explain a little here. So this is important. Not many people know what is the pollution and what its effect. Not many people know. Only few people are aware, few people know, but they have nothing to do because they are living on the earth and they are getting affected by the environment because it's not a personal issue. Our toxic air, our polluted air is roaming here and there. So we are victim. Now if I go through the pollution, you see, air pollution, what is that? Okay, this is the biggest chunk in our daily life, and air pollution is the biggest problem of our ecosystem, of our diversity, and for the environment. Okay, you see now the effects. Human deaths, 7 million per year. It's not a joke, 7 million per year, and 19,178 daily. Maybe I have started my life, it's about an hour, It's about an hour. Okay. Now see hourly. 800 hourly. Can you believe that? I have started my life, I have started my program, it's about 1 hour, and in this 1 hour 800 people already gone from this world. Now is it like if I ask you, they should be your friends or family or your someone who you know very well, should it be them or should it be anybody? Why you aren't concerned about this problem? Why not? If we are not, then we have problems. We really have problems. If we are aware of the global issues, if we claim ourselves, okay, I have a human mind, I think about that, I care for you, I love you, this and that, blah blah blah. So what about this? It's in 1 hour 800 people dies. It's a global damn problem. Okay, this is the death rates. But still I doubt this report because not the actual data we can have, because globally the data is not collected properly. second to second, minutes after minutes. I don't think it is collected in that way, because the country I am living, I don't think my country, all the information, all the data goes to the I don't know who controls all this data. Is it World Health Organization or World Bank or EPA or IPCC? I don't know who does it, but I think lots of data are missing, lots of information are missing. So what I think, if we get the actual data, if we get the actual information, the death rate will be much more than this. Okay. Now, effects. A major causes of premature death. Can you believe this? A major cause of premature death. Birth defects, lower here, reproductive rates, breathing issues, worsening of asthma, even congenital disabilities, cardiovascular disease, stroke, lung cancer deaths, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. I'm sorry, because this is the medical medical word or term which I cannot pronounce very correctly. Trachea, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm not English, so actually I'm not doing it willingly, but I couldn't pick up all these words. So bronchus and lung cancers, lower respiratory infections, they can even lead to a person's death. Long-term health effects from air pollution, including heart disease, respiratory disease such as, I don't know what it's called, it's very difficult, emphysema, damage to people's nerves, then brain, kidneys, liver and other organs. Okay. Effects on the environment, like people, animals, plants and entire ecosystems can suffer from air pollution. Haze, like smoke, is a visible type of air pollution that obscures shapes and colors. Hazy air pollution can even muffle sounds. Okay, this is the end of my writing in regards to the air pollution. Then if I go to the second, that is the water pollution, and this water pollution hit my child, hit my son. He got, actually on that day he went to college and he was very thirsty. We actually given him a bottle of water, but the heat was unbelievable, so he drank water from the local shop which was really contaminated. Then he got fever, then he got typhoid, he got sick, and then he got GBS. You see, one after another. So we have problems. Why don't we see the problems? Because we are not looking into the matter seriously, carefully. Because we are not caring. We are not caring enough. Well, I do. That's why I made this huge banner, and I had a lot more to write here, lot more to mention here, but you know, this is already a big, so it will be difficult to hang, to carry, and this is the first day of our first day here, day 1. This is my link in Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. If you write it like this, Sujan Barua GID I added because so that you can find me very easily. It's like technical word. Of course, it has meaning. It is the meaning of GID is the global identity. Whatever I do, whatever I think, whatever I try to do, it's all about the global issues. So we are kind of like, we are the victim of the global problems. So I am trying to do something globally. I do not, because you know, only here, only few words, except 4 words in Bengali, only 4 words in Bengali and all other hundreds of words are all in English. Because the global people, they will understand only English, not my language. And I stand here with the global problems, not the problem from my own city or own country. Okay. And I have written here a voice of Mother Earth, and this is the hashtag I'm using, Sujan Barua GID and Green Revolution. And today this program is supported by this great lady. She lives in Canada. She is also an animal lover. She is very conscious and she loves me a lot. She respects me a lot, what I believe. And she is also a voice for the environment, voice for the ecology, ecosystem, voice for the diversity. Her name is Fatima Begum. She is living in Canada. And the name of our organization is Justice for Planet and Humanity. Okay, then I again move to the fourth part of the banner. Water pollution. So what happens? 1.4 million yearly. I don't have to say they are dying. You already understand, you know. It's very clear. It's like we are just getting out of this world because of these problems. Okay. So water pollution, 1.5 million yearly, 300. It's as per data. As per data I have received from all this. Google, NASA, MIT, World Health Organization, World Bank, IPCC, EPA. So 3,836 daily, 160 hourly. Effects: diarrhea, cholera, dysentery, typhoid, and what do you call it? Poliomyelitis that kill more than 500,000 people worldwide every year. All you know, we are losing people, we are losing the planet, we are losing our condition. The heat is getting high, and this like we can't tolerate all this situation anymore. But still, I don't know why we are not paying attention. Why the world leaders? Today my attention is world leaders. You see, because they are politicians, they are leaders, they make the decisions. What they say, the world goes in that way. If they say, okay, I will solve the problems, okay, then we live. If they don't solve the problems, then we die. We will die. And the fact is, which is funny, very funny, ironic truth, they too will die. They too will die, and this image I have created via AI. Okay. See? Then again I come, pollution and effects. The third problem, land pollution. What is happening? Because of the land pollution, 0.6 million yearly, 1,644 daily, 69 hourly. And effects: human health, increased soil pollutants can enter the body through the food chain and can cause health issues including cancer, respiratory illness, and congenital disabilities caused by exposure to harmful chemicals. I don't know. I'm really some kind of tired of this big research, big data, big information, and I don't know. By only getting this data, getting this information, I can't sleep properly because people are dying. That's the damn issue, and I can't accept it. I can't accept it like other people. You see, people, they are enjoying walking, roaming, sitting, enjoying the day. They are fine. They are absolutely fine. They have no problems. They are walking. They are enjoying the day. But what the problem with me? What is the wrong with me? Why I can't enjoy it? Why I can't enjoy the day like they are enjoying? Why I can't live my life like others? What the wrong with me? What the problem with me? You see? Then I come to the fourth problem, noise pollution. Noise pollution, 12,000 premature deaths. 33 daily. Actually, my mouth already got dried, so what I'm saying sometimes it's like slipping from my tongue. And 1.4 hourly. It's like death, you see. And this is 12,000 is premature deaths. If anybody finds any contradiction in my information, in my any analysis, just please let me know. Inbox me, send me a message, or I have my WhatsApp number in my pin post. Just say me hello. Just say me where I am wrong. I want to learn. I want to learn the environment. I want to learn the nature, and I want to solve it. And I will stand again and again. Without solving this issue, if a person like me sleep happily in home, it's like I'll be the most idiotic person in the world, I think. So it's not gonna happen. We need solutions. We cannot let it happen. We cannot let it go like this. People, as I said, billions now, if I'm not mistaken, 8 billion people in the world. So maybe I'm one of them who is thinking about the world, who is thinking about the life, who is thinking about the humanity, who is thinking about the love and caring, green world, peaceful world, this and that, Okay. So then I come to the fifth, plastic pollution. Unlike other materials, plastic does not biodegrade. It can take up to 1,000 years to break down, so when it is discarded, it builds up in the environment until it reaches a crisis point. This pollution chokes marine wildlife, damages soil and poisonous groundwater, and can cause serious health impacts. 1 to 2 million tons of plastic enter our oceans yearly, affecting wildlife and ecosystem. Sixth is unsafe food. Unsafe food. 11 million per year. 11 million people are dying because of the unsafe food. 30,137 daily, 1,256 hourly. Okay. So now imagine the rest story. Effects is type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, cholesterol, overweight, obesity, osteoporosis, certain cancers, depression, eating disorders, kidney damage, liver disease, diarrhea and dysentery. Okay. And seventh is using dust pollution. I don't have to say lots of things to you about the dust pollution. However, I go on. Coarse, bigger particles called PM10 can irritate your eyes, nose and throat. Dust from roads, farms and dry river beds, construction sites, mines are type of PM10. Fine smaller particles called PM2.5 are more dangerous because they can get into the deep parts of your lungs and even into your blood. Eighth is what deaths. Since 1800, more than 37 million people worldwide have died while fighting in wars. Every country demands for peace. This is my message. Every country demands for peace. So what is the point of war? What is the point of war? Why we are fighting? Ninth is animals death, which is animal slaughter or animals killing. 80 billion yearly, 219 million daily, 9.13 million yearly, 152,207 in a minute, 2,537 in a second. Just imagine. Lots of people now in the world we love animals. So what is this data? What is this information? What is this data sheet is saying? Do we really love animals? We are really hypocrite. We human race are really hypocrite. We maintain double standard. It's very dangerous. We humans are really dangerous. Animals, they kill each other because of their to quench their thirst or to feed themselves. But what about us? We are not animals. We have sense, we have consciousness, we have brain. We can differentiate between good or bad, what is human or what is inhuman. So what is all this? Okay, number 10 is healthcare. Around 1 in every 10 patients is harmed in healthcare, and more than 3 million deaths occur annually due to unsafe care. It's the information from the World Health Organization. It's not from me. I didn't write anything here from my mind or whatever I think. It's the scientific data. 11 is smoking. Wow, this is the heroic point in our daily lives. You know, if I can turn my camera, you will see some people are here smoking. It's like hero. They smoke like hero. Maybe you will see. Just wait. You see on the other side. I zoom. You see, this security guard is smoking. You see, it's like heroic job. It's all this a small tea shop. They sell tea. They sell unsafe food, which is really junk food, and also the cigarettes. It's like internationally we know that smoking is injurious to health. Before the movie, before ads in the social media, but it's nothing. It really doesn't work. It's just for the ad, it's just for show up. Nothing serious. It's nothing. No caring. Okay. So what is the effect of smoking? 8 million yearly to 21,920 daily, 914 hourly. Effects. Smoking causes cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung disease, diabetes, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which is called COPD, chronic bronchitis. Smoking also increases risk for the tuberculosis, certain eye disease, including I can't pronounce this word, arthritis, high blood pressure, liver disease and digestive problems, cancer of the breast, mouth, throat. I can't also pronounce the word, voice box, liver, colon and rectum, weakening some of the immune system, increasing the chances of often getting sick. 12 is terrorism. Estimated 1 in 2,000 people deaths. In 2000, 1 people die. It's because of terrorism. Okay. 13 is wildfire. There is a air pressure from the other side, because in the down part I could not tie it with the wall, because here is nothing so that I can tie. So that's why it is blowing in the air. Wildfire. Wildfires were responsible for the death of some 310 people worldwide from January to September 2023. Statista. It is also the from their website. I had collected this information. And this is another chunk, the 14 is movie pollution, I say, movie and media. These like, you see what I have written: shooting, drinking, smoking, adultery, revenge, all over the movie. Why so impractical show? Why so impractical show? Killing animal is not okay in the movie. In the movie, killing animal is not okay. But what about the fish? What about the fish? See, shown more on hitting and revenge rather than humanly behavior. Okay. Shown more on hitting and revenge rather than humanly behavior. What will children learn by watching this movie and media, this and that? What our children will learn? Please tell me. Please advise me. Then media. Lots of adult scenes and scamming ads. In the media, if you go to Facebook, if you go to YouTube, you will see lots of adult scenes and scamming ads. Why this? Why there is no censorship? This is the problem for us. Why there is no censorship before final publishing in public? Okay. Then corruption, 15 corruption. It could be roughly hypothesis. It could be roughly hypothesis that more than 140,000 annual children deaths could be indirectly attributed to corruption. It's the report from the National Institute of Health. National Institute of Health. Okay. And 16 is road accidents. 1.35 million yearly, 3,700 daily, 155 hourly. And last is, as I could not fit all these problems, plus I have more demands and suggestions of bunch of pollutions. Lots of problems. Also there is another problem, I think you are aware of that problem. That is called the light pollution. Light pollution, that is also another problem, because in last time on 31st night there are lots of lights and this and that, firecrackers. So lots of birds also in my country died. So this is problem. This is problem. If our activities, if our thinking, if our daily activities affecting the environment, animals and other people's okay, if it is affecting other people's peace, then there is a problem. Then it's a problem and we have to solve it. If we are not solving it, we are damn hypocrite. We have to think about it and we have to solve it. If we are not solving, then there is a problem. Okay, thanks for watching. So I will because I tried to highlight, because this is the first day, so I tried to highlight all the problems here mentioned here, and this is really serious. So I have started. Today is the first day, and as I said, to know our previous activities, you just type in the Google noise pollution Sujan Barua. Just write this, type this in your Google search, noise pollution Sujan Barua. You will find lots of news in Bengali, also in English, but with the help of your Google Translator, you can find it. You can find it, all of our activities. And not last year, 2022. So last year on 2023, I tried to do these activities. Today I am doing, but I couldn't do it because of my son's sickness. As I have mentioned earlier, he got sick. He got sick because of this pollution things. So till their solution, I'll continue my activities. Who is supporting me or not, it is not the main thing. Main point is I am very caring. I am very caring person for the world, for the animals, for for the entire human race. I am very caring. So and the difference is I am not only in my words, I believe in action, and so I do it whatever is possible for me, I am doing it. But also I am here to get the attention of the world leaders, so that they see this, they see my activism, they see my words, they listen to the words, they listen to the science, they listen to the NASA, they listen to the MIT, they listen to the WHO, they listen to the EPA, they listen to the IPCC. And I strongly believe we will have a peaceful world, we will have a green world. It is possible. Okay. So as I said, the first here, let's establish a green, healthy and peaceful planet for flora and fauna. So, and also in the second line I have mentioned, let's promise to be part of solutions, no more pollutions. So you have to do it, otherwise we are damn hypocrite, and with the hypocrisy we cannot live in this world. It's not possible. We will die, all of you will die, we will float, we will be like boiled, we will be boiled because of the heat, and we will float because here all the glaciers will melt down, and we will be floating on the water 70 meters, up from the sea level. It's not a joke. So thanks for watching for so long. I see some people from Japan. Thank you very much, and please share as much as you can in different pages or groups, so that we can do it, and I believe we can do it together. So as I said, think eco, not ego. Think eco, not ego. Think green, live green. Okay. It's a green revolution till the earth gets right solutions. Okay. So thank you very much. I am just finishing. I have to do another recorded video for the YouTube. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please share and comment. Thank you.